Alrighty, good evening. And good evening to all of you who have tuned in live this evening to watch us here at DuePoint. It's Monday night. We've just had the biggest storm. I saw the drains that actually lifted right out of the holes that they were in. That's how much rain we got in the last sort of 30 minutes. So I know many folk are traveling in around Joburg have been stuck in that crazy storm. But if you're watching us live this evening, I'm hoping the sun's shining and they're just starting to feel like holidays. We've got about 2 weeks left of November, probably less actually. And then we're into December, and we all know that December is really, no matter how hard we try, it's always a half month. But I'm glad to have you here with us this evening, and I wanted to spend the next sort of 45 minutes with you talking about what we're doing at DuePoint. It might be the end of the year for the rest of the economy, but for DuePoint, we're really just getting started as we head into December of 2018. But let me start by quickly telling you that DuePoint is a division of Constantia Insurance Company Limited. That's important to note. You might not have heard of DuePoint before, but Constantia is a long-standing insurance company in South Africa. It was first founded in 1952. It is 66 years old in 2018, 67 years old next year in 2019. This is a 7-decade-old insurance company. We're listed on the JSE. We're licensed for life and short-term insurance with the FSCA. Go away and do your research on us. Get comfortable with who we are. Here at DuePoint, we spend a lot of time talking about these things that come in and leave and come in and leave. Every day there's some new shiny thing on the market that's here for 5 minutes and then gone. Well, you'll find at DuePoint we're here for the long haul. Every year that passes, we're still here and we're still changing people's lives. We are, of course, an authorized and registered financial services provider. That's just one of our FSP licenses with the FSCA. Go away, look us up, go look up details on our latest audit with the FSCA, go and see our financial statements. Everything you need to know about us is online. We want you to trust us because we're doing a very important thing here. We are, of course, also a real business. These things that kind of blow in from offshore, the next shiny thing, they're never real businesses. You can never find their head office. You can never find their staff. You can't pick up your phone and call the client service team. It's always an email address that never gets answered. Here at DuePoint, Monday through Saturday, you can come through to our offices and you'll find us here. We're one of the only businesses in the country where you can speak to the executive team on a daily basis if you want. And of course, you can pick your phone up at any time and call our client service team. We're here available for you so that you know who you're dealing with, a homegrown South African company. Because what we do here is critically important. Our primary objective at DuePoint is the creation of wealth. We are not in the business of cash in transit. We do not sell things here at DuePoint because that just creates cash in the moment, and that's normally what these new things are. They come along and they say, sell our toiletries, sell our creams, sell our milkshakes or our cleaning agents. Whatever they might be, you're only getting cash in the moment that you sell. If anything happens, if you can't sell, if your friends no longer want to buy the creams that you have, well, then your cash flow stops. Here at DuePoint, we create wealth. What is wealth? Wealth is a monthly recurring income. It is there every month, no matter what you're doing in the DuePoint system, and no matter what your circumstances are. You might be sick, you might be healthy, you might be overworked, you might be on holiday. Doesn't matter. Here, the income flows in every single month, because when you have wealth, you can start changing your personal circumstances. What do we know in South Africa? 99% of South Africans are grossly unhappy with their personal circumstances. That cannot be changed with a cash-in-transit kind of sale. It needs to be changed with the generation of wealth, and that is what we do here. Our hope is that with wealth, if you're able to control it and keep it with us here at DuePoint, well, then we're able to start unplugging you from all the things that you're stuck in at the moment. You're stuck in debt. You're stuck in a job where you don't have enough increases every year to cover a rising cost base. 7 price increases this year with the petrol prices going up and VAT. And none of us got 7 increases to our salary. But if we're in control of wealth, we're now in a position where we can start changing these kind of circumstances, digging ourselves out of them, and actually starting to aspire again to be more than we are right now. That's our primary objective here at DuePoint. Our second objective at DuePoint is we want to get South Africans participating again in the financial services sector. It is a hugely regulated sector, and as a result, 99% of South Africans can't participate in it. We believe that we've opened the window to let you back in again. With those two objectives put together, we have created what we call the DuePoint system. It is a system that allows you as an individual, no matter where you are in the country, to contract with us as a wealth engineer. As a wealth engineer, we give you one task. Remember I said we're not selling. Well, that's off the list. You're not advertising or marketing. You're not advising. You're not one of our brokers here. We give you one task. It's the task simply of connecting South Africa to us. We just want you to go out and connect South Africans to us. If you're able to connect South Africans to us, you allow us as an insurance company to expand our market share. With expanded market share, we're able to create greater revenue. And it's from that greater revenue that we're able to create that extra recurring income every month. Like I said, we don't sell things here. As a result, we use financial services products. Those run on automatic debit order systems. Automatic debit order systems raise every month no matter what you're doing. Like I said, you might be sick, you might be healthy, you might be busy, you might be on holiday, it doesn't matter. Our system raises the debit orders, and it means that the first set of freedom that we create for you at DuePoint is that you don't have to run back to all these people you connected to us every month to beg them to buy again, which would be the case in any place where you are selling something. The moment you're selling a pot, every month you've got to go back to your friend to get them to sell the pot again. Here at DuePoint, the first freedom we create for you is that we want one connection. You connect the person to us once, and then our systems make sure that you earn your income every month thereafter, possibly for the rest of your life with us. Folks, we put this in a system that allows you to leverage others. Many people say, but Brendan, I'm very busy. Well, everybody's busy in South Africa. We're actually all busy drowning. That's what's happening out there. What we're trying to do here is actually lift you out of that drowning state, that you can have your time back and at the same time control real wealth with us. We built a system in the South African context that leverages others. It allows you to create what we call channels here, or teams of individuals who then create income for you even as you sleep. This is not a job opportunity. You don't come here from 9 until 5 every day. This tool works 24 hours a day. At any moment, in any day, you can pick it up and create wealth for yourself. And you get to use this tool at no cost at all. We're not one of those businesses where you're going to have to buy a whole box of goodies to start with. We don't ask you for 2,500 rands worth of payment or purchase of products every month before you'll earn. There's no starter fee. There's no starter kit. There's no application form fees. And there's no monthly fee for using this tool. By simply being a product owner at DuePoint, you're automatically a wealth engineer at no cost at all. And you get everything that we have to offer. State-of-the-art technology, 7 days a week, 365 days a year service. It's all yours at no cost. You just have to pick it up and start using the tool. It also doesn't require any education or qualification. Why? Because again, remember, you're not selling. We don't sell a thing at DuePoint. And so it means that you're not brokers, you're not intermediaries, you're not agents of ours. You don't have to do advertising. You don't have to pass any special exams, and you don't have to do presentations or be qualified to do any presentations with us. We give you one task of connecting people to us. And it means that everybody in South Africa is able to start building wealth, to start building an asset here at DuePoint. You see, the big difference between DuePoint and everything else, and it's the thing people struggle to actually perceive the value of, is the fact that what you build at DuePoint is permanent. Everything that you've done up until now, your job, any other form of selling, even your own business, fades away with you. When you pass away, your job is gone. When you stop selling because you can't anymore, it's gone. Your income's gone. But here at DuePoint, you create this team that creates an income that is there every month, potentially onto your life and the lives thereafter, which means you've got something that's yours. Something that's yours that you will hand over to your children automatically when you pass away one day, and they will earn the income that you created during your lifetime. They can take this asset you've made and make it even bigger if they want to. We're in the business of wealth here at DuePoint, and that means that we're in the business of intergenerational wealth. Your asset is something that could change the future of your family, not just your own, with us here at DuePoint. Folks, in addition, we've built the system to be completely convenient for you. And again, might be where we lose most South Africans. South Africans like the idea that they've got a bag full of goodies they can sell to somebody. Here at DuePoint, we say no selling, no presentations, no talking about our products. All we want you to do is connect individuals to us. How do you do it? Well, you say to them, do you need more income? Yes. Well, come here to DuePoint. It's one simple conversation that connects individuals to us. And we give you 4 ways of connecting people to us so that anywhere, anytime of the day, of the week, of the year, you can be connecting and building wealth with us. The first way is you can pick up one of our USB sticks. You can call client service and order it, or you can pick it up here from the office at our information counter. 170 Rand once off, and you've got everything you need to connect individuals to us. You can plug the USB stick into your TV or your laptop, and there we are giving the presentation for you. The second way is you can come and be part of our studio audience here. 6 days a week we present out of here, night times, lunch times, mornings. Any day, you go and look on our website, pick a scheduled time, and come through and join us here, and we will present to your friends and your acquaintances. The third way, and the most important way of connecting people to DuePoint, is through our YouTube channel. Now, I get a lot of flack about this. YouTube, no, that takes data. Guys, welcome to 2019. It's not 1980 or 1990. It's 2019. Data is no longer up for debate. You guys have got a budget if you want to create wealth. How much data is it going to cost you to use YouTube here at DuePoint? We reckon somewhere between 380 Rand and 500 Rand a month. And you could see us 6 days a week. If you don't watch us 6 days a week, of course, it'll cost you a lot less. What is 500 Rand when you can change your wealth and the wealth of the generations to come in your family completely and permanently? If you've never used YouTube before, tonight is the first night of the rest of your life, because on YouTube you will find DuePoint. You search DuePoint, you will find every presentation we have ever done there. And it means that 365 days a year, anywhere in the nation, you're 1 click away from connecting people to DuePoint. Go pick your favorite presentations. 2 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday morning, you can click play and connect people to us. What do I say, Brendan, to them? It's very easy. You walk up to them and you say, do you require wealth? Yes, play. That's your entire script. I've put you through full training here at DuePoint now. You're ready to go. Can you say, do you require more income? Yes. If you can do that and push play, you now know how to create wealth with us here at DuePoint. Simply click play, and you are connecting individuals to us. And then the fourth way of connecting people to us is through our live broadcasts. Every one of our presentations, including this one this evening, is broadcast live across the nation. This means 7 to 9 times a week, wherever you are, whether you're at work, at home, at a coffee shop, at church, it doesn't matter. You pick up your phone and you click play, and you are live in the room with us here at DuePoint. For those friends of yours who say, I'm not going to believe it until I see the building, fantastic. You don't even have to bring them here. You just click live and you show them us live right here. I'll flex the screen for them. They can see it's real through the camera lens. And if after that they're still difficult, you tell them you're not allowed to use Facebook anymore or Google because you've never seen their head offices. It's a very simple thing, this. You're dealing with a South African company that is established and entrenched in South Africa. And you've got 4 ways, 24 hours a day, anywhere in the nation, to connect people to us. As you connect people to us, some of those people, not all of them, but some of them, are going to catch the vision of what we're trying to do here this evening. And when they do, they'll become wealth engineers just like you, and we allocate them to you. These individuals are going to go out and do exactly the same thing. They're going to connect people to us via one of those 4 ways. Some of them will become wealth engineers, and again, we allocate them to you. This process continues as your channel grows, as your team, as your asset expands. We then come along as DuePoint, and we facilitate the purchase of our products throughout this channel. And your wealth is born, your income is born without you having to sell a single thing. That's the freedom that we give you at DuePoint. Never again are you going to have to carry around a bag of perfumes or a bag of creams or pots and pans. Never again are you going to worry about stock being delivered on time or broken stock or perished stock. All gone. All you're going to do is click play. And if you can do that, you can build wealth with us here at DuePoint that will change your life forever. Now, what's very important to note, ladies and gentlemen, is that this is not a pyramid scheme, it is not a Ponzi scheme, and it's certainly not a get-rich-quick scheme. Again, we frighten all the South Africans away by saying these things. I thought that if I told people we were legit, they would stay. I discovered that South Africans actually want the illegitimate stuff. They want the stuff that makes you rich quickly. The only problem is, there's no such thing. We've seen these things, the WhatsApp groups and the Facebook thingies that say, give me 5,000 Rand. and I'll give you 400% return in the next 90 days. Or come here, give me 30,000 Rand, I'll make you rich in 90 days. Ladies and gentlemen, if these were true, everyone around you would be rich, wouldn't they? You'd know these people, but there are none. They're not there. It's not real. What we're in the business of here at DuePoint is genuine, permanent, lifetime wealth. And that means it comes at a price, like everything, like your career, it came at a price. Your business, if you've got one, would have come at a price. What is that price? It's time. We require your time here at DuePoint. If you can give us your time, well, then we can create wealth for you. If you're unwilling to sacrifice your time, well, then it is impossible to create wealth. Everywhere else would have cost you money and time. Here at DuePoint, we cost you just your time. For those of you who are willing to put the time in, well then, we're able to start the process of creating wealth. It starts with our products. We've got 4 products. Our first one is our Access Wealth Plan. It's 324 Rand a month, and for that, you get 2 independent products. The first one is your very own tax-free investment account, and your second one is 120,000 Rands worth of personal accident cover. You haven't even started connecting people to us, and we have created a product that builds an asset for you. We take 100 Rand of that 324 Rand and we put it every month into your investment account, and you have an investment that's growing as you build your wealth with us here at DuePoint. And then our second product is our Wealth Guard product. It's 249 Rand a month, and for 249 Rand you get R1,000,000 Rands worth of personal accident cover. No waiting periods, no maximum age limits, and no medical examinations. Folks, this is the product that allows you to put everybody in South Africa into your channel. Everybody can have this product. It doesn't matter how old they are, or how sick they are, or how risky they are. Everyone can have R1,000,000 Rands worth of personal accident cover through DuePoint. Our third product is our Family Wealth Funeral Cover. It starts at 299 Rand a month, and for that you can pick between 20 or 30,000 Rands worth of funeral cover. Your second benefit is that you get 10,000 Rands worth of outstanding debt cover. This means when you pass away as the principal member, we will settle 10,000 Rands worth of your outstanding debts so that your family doesn't have to. I often say that to me feels far more powerful than a tent and some airtime when you pass away. What we want is we want to get your family into a position of wealth, and we do it even through our products. And then our fourth product is our Wealth Points Buyers Club. It's 299 Rand a month to be a member. As a member, you get access to all of our suppliers. Our suppliers give us discounts and vouchers and account managers and special services and all sorts of things you couldn't get as an individual. As a member of our Buyers Club, you now have access every month to completely change your personal monthly expenditure. If you want to know how to do that, go to our website and go to our YouTube channel and watch the training videos on this product and the others. And after you've watched them, you'll understand how even through the products, we create wealth here at DuePoint. We are so much more than everything else you have seen before. Now, traditionally, how would we have got you to purchase these products? Well, traditionally, we would have advertised to you. You guys know this. Hundreds of millions every year on radios and TVs and billboards and everything. How would we have paid for that? We would have got you to pay for it. We would have put it in your monthly payments, whether it's your banking fees or your car insurance or your funeral cover. 30 to 50% of it would have been next month's marketing every time you paid your premium. Now, here at DuePoint, we do zero advertising. None at all. It's one of the reasons why you may not have heard of us. Folks, instead of advertising, we use you. You go out, you connect individuals to us, and by doing that, you put us in a position where that income that we would have spent anyway on SABC, DSTV, Prime Media, we now have available to redirect to you and your channel in creating that wealth. And we distribute that wealth to you in 2 ways. The first way is through our returns program. Our returns program pays you 27.50 Rand for every product payment made in your channel every month that it is made, multiplied by a factor of where in your channel the payment was made. So for example, you go out, you chat to some of your friends. Some become wealth engineers, pay for their products, and you get 27.50 Rand multiplied by 200%, 55 Rand. 55 Rand for every product. Now, I've had many people say to me before, but when I sell the perfumes and the pots and the pan, I get 450 Rand. Yes, once. You get the 450 Rand on the sale of the pot. We're not in that business because that 450 Rand is here and then it's gone. and you have not changed your economic circumstances. With us, you get the 55 Rand every single month. If this individual takes 2 products, you now get 110 Rand. If they take 3, you get 165 Rand. If they take 4, you get 220 Rand every single month going forwards. Every single month. You are in a position to control your income and to build permanency in your wealth, not flash in the pan cash, but money that is there permanently for you in the DuePoint system. These folk go out, they chat to some of their friends, they become wealth engineers, and again, you get 27 Rand 50 multiplied by 200%, 55 Rand. In this example, 5 minutes here, a couple of people you've put in, you're earning 1,000 Rand a month. Ours is a very direct proportional system. You put a little bit of time in, you earn a little bit. You put more time in, you're going to earn more. A little bit of time, and you are now getting 1,000 Rand a month, every single month coming in to your bank account. 12,000 Rand a year. You do not need to run back to any of these people to beg them to pay or to buy. Our system does it automatically for you. Put more time in, more energy and effort in, and your channel will grow and you will continue to earn. But now on a diminishing basis down to the 8th point. But from the 8th point on, you have unlimited potential. For every point that you qualify to earn on, you will earn on every product payment on that point every month going forward. It means that you can grow a channel 25 points big, 50 points, 100 points big. Hand it over to your children and they can carry on. Your potential at DuePoint is limitless. And I think, again, most South Africans haven't realized that their potential in South Africa is completely limited. There are ceilings above all of our heads. Think about it. The job you're at, are you going all the way to the top? Your business, is it going to thrive in an economy that's shrinking and collapsing? No. But here at DuePoint, we take the lid off of your potential and we say you have unlimited potential to grow your channel and your wealth with us for you and the generations to come. But you're going to have to pay the price of time. So what is that price? Let's look at it. Well, we've been around enough years now to have been able to calculate this pretty accurately. We use an example formula called 3 + 2 to work out what your growth would be so that we can work out the time and the wealth that you'll create. 3 + 2 means that in your first month with us, you are responsible for adding just 3 people to your channel. That's it. We're not asking for 30 people or 300 people. We're asking you to do 3 people in an entire month. And then every month thereafter, we ask you to add 2 people. It's got to be persistent. You've got to do it every month. December coming up, you've got to add 2 people. January, you've got to add 2 people. Every month you've got to add 2 people to your channel. If you can do that over time, then we can track quite accurately what your wealth will be here at DuePoint. Now, of course, you can put way more in and you can do less. All it's going to do is move these numbers up and down the timeline. If you're doing 2 every month, 1 every 15 days, and you are consistently doing it, after 6 months, you can expect to be on about 2,500 Rand a month with us here. That's 30,000 Rand a year. You can see how different we are. Your WhatsApp group told you you'd be rich by now. You'd be sell our glass bottles and you'll be on the Mediterranean in 3 months on your yacht. No, ladies and gentlemen, none of that is real. What I can tell you for real is that if you put a little bit of time in, that's 2 people a month, there's only a little bit of time, then after 6 months, you'll be on 2,500 Rand every month going forward. That's the permanency of what we create here. Then, if you keep going now, if you put another 6 months in, can you put another 6 months of adding 2, 2, 2? That's this time next year. 19th of November next year. It was payday today. All of our wealth engineers around the country got paid again today. It feels good to be paid twice in each month. You had your employer pay you, and then you had DuePoint pay you. I love these guys who say, no, we need to be weekly paid. Well, you're bi-weekly paid. You got paid by your employer, and 2 weeks later you got paid by us. It's close enough when it comes to real permanent wealth. Weekly payments generally don't exist either. Now, folks, if you can do a year with us, we think you can reasonably expect to be on 9,000 to 10,000 Rand a month. That's this time next year. 120,000 Rand a year you have created as a permanent lifetime wealth that is yours and your family's. What does an extra 10,000 Rand a month do for you? What does it do for you? How does it change your future if you know every month, without fail, you get an extra 9,000 to 10,000 Rand. You see, I know everyone shows you these pictures that say, you can earn 100,000, you can earn 200,000, oh, I earn 600,000 Rand a week. I've seen all of them. It's all lies, it's all nonsense. But how would your circumstances have been changed in the next 12 months if you're earning every month 10,000 extra Rands? quite significantly, I would hazard to guess. Now, what if you did 2 years with us? Well, if you did 2 years with us, that of 10 would become 27 to 30,000 Rand a month. Now, 27 to 30,000 Rand puts you in the top third of earners in the country. It's 360,000 Rand a year. I now know no matter how much you're earning right now, life is completely different with an extra 30,000 Rand a month. So how many of you will get to 2 years? Well, very few. Now, that's not because we select you out. It's because you self-select yourself out of this process. It's a very interesting phenomenon. And of course, it's global. It's not restricted to just South Africa. We're going to ask you to put time in every month, just to find 2 people. But after a few months, you're going to start forgetting what your responsibility at DuePoint was. Remember, your responsibility here is just to connect people. But you'll start to believe that your responsibility is to ensure they pay, to ensure that they connect people, to ensure they duplicate or attend or do the training. You're going to start thinking that that's your responsibility, and then you're going to quit and crumble because people are going to let you down. People are very good at letting other people down. Here at DuePoint, we don't ask you for any of that. What we ask you to do is just keep connecting people. 2 people every single month. If you can do that, then the math starts working for you. You will find amongst them those that will build your wealth. Can you stick it out? Will you not confuse your responsibility and know that it's not going to take you 3 months? It's going to take you 2 years to get to 27,000. What about 3 years? 3 years will get you to 40 to 45,000 Rand a month. 4 years, 60 to 65,000 Rand. All you've had to do in this whole time is just add 2 people every month. Not 20, not 30. You have just had to add 2 every single month. And if you can do half a decade with us, 5 years, not 5 months, not 5 weeks, not the first 50 people you speak to, 5 years of connecting 2 people every month. If you can do that, then after 5 years, you're going to be on about 80 to 100,000 Rand a month with us here at DuePoint. That's R1 million a year. Have we got people there? We have already got people there. This is not made up stuff. This is tried and tested wealth creation here at DuePoint. You've got to decide whether it's what you want. And you don't have to get to 100. Maybe 5,000 Rand a month is enough for you. Maybe 50,000. Anything is possible in the DuePoint system. And without the normal PT you would have to go through with manual paper application forms, products, having to do your own presentations, not knowing where the office is, waiting for stock to be delivered, or all gone. At DuePoint, one responsibility: connect 2 people to your first point every month or more if you want this whole process to go faster. That's it. If you can do that for 5 years, your life is permanently changed. We're changing tens of thousands of people's lives here at DuePoint. Over the years, tens of thousands have been through this business and are engaged with us in the creation of wealth. Every month, we only put 3 or 4 on the stage. And we ask them, what are they doing with the tool? Some are doing badly, some are doing well, some are doing somewhere in the middle. We show you everything at DuePoint. It's probably why a lot of people get a bit scared. How come you're being so honest? How come you're being so frank with us? Let's rather hide behind a WhatsApp picture of the yacht in the Mediterranean and promise them something they can't have. Now, here at DuePoint, we're dead honest with you. And we put people up who are dead honest with you too. You're not going to get a WhatsApp from them telling you you're earning millions. They're earning millions. No, they're going to get up and say, you know what I'm doing? I'm building permanent wealth here. We had Millicent up with us this last month. She was on stage with us. She's been with us for 6 months, but she actually only worked on her channel the last 8 weeks. In the last 2 months, she has built herself an income of 1,300 Rand a month. Yeah, it's not 130,000 Rand because that's not true. What's true is that every month now, after just 8 weeks of connecting people to DuePoint, she now earns 1,300 extra rands on top of her salary every single month. She has already started to leverage a very different future for herself. Then we have Lindo down in KZN. Lindo's been with us for 4 months, and in his 4 months of being with us, he's created an income of 4,000 Rand a month. How many people out there have given themselves a 1,000 Rand increase every month this year? Well, in the last 4 months, Lindo's given himself a 1,000 Rand increase every single month. How would a 12,000 Rand a year increase go down with you? Well, at Lindo's current rate, that's exactly what he's going to do. He didn't put 2 people in a month. No, he put 10 people in a month. You decide what you want to do with this business. You decide. It can be 1, it can be none, it can be 10. All of it just dictates what your earnings are. After 4 months, Lindo now earns 48,000 Rand a year from DuePoint. What is an extra 50 grand to you? You see, people see the little number and they don't gross it up. An extra 4 grand a month is 50 grand a year. Extra. That pays for Christmas, man. That's Christmas holiday and gifts that he's now created for himself on top of his normal job. And then we had Rudolph and Marsha. Rudolph and Marsha are business owners. They're extremely busy. We very seldom see them in the office here because they're working hard. And even on this evening, Rudolph was the only one who could make it here because Marsha was continuing to run their business. And Rudolph was showing us how over the last 2.5 years, they've built an income that where we average their income out over the 2.5 years, it's 25,000 Rand a month. Now remember, in their first month, it was only 600 Rand, second month, 2,000 Rand. So what number do you think they're on if it averages 25,000 across the last 2.5 years? This is security. What happens when you get retrenched? What happens when you lose your job? Businesses are closing down every day in South Africa at the moment. What do you fall back on? Well, Rudolph says, when that happens to me, I know I've got 25,000 Rand every month that's coming in that I can rely on. This is wealth. This is circumstance-changing income. It's not in the moment on the transaction cash. It's not the next shiny thing coming in, distracting you, taking your money and falling away. This is slow, progressive, lifetime-changing wealth that we do here at DuePoint. You can go to our YouTube site and you can go and see what you want to do. As Rob always says, he says, don't look at these people and say, I want to be that person. No. Go and watch them and then say, what do I want to do with DuePoint? What do I want out of this process? How do I want my circumstance changed? You know now what is in your life that needs to be changed. That can happen here if you pick up the tool and put the time in. Not your cash, your time into this tool. That's what you need. And you can go and decide that by watching our YouTube channel. If tonight you decide you want to become a wealth engineer with us, it's very simple. You go to our website, DuePoint.net. Go there, read the pages, watch the videos, and then click join or reply. Within 3 minutes, you'll be a wealth engineer, not a cent having left your pocket this evening. And this evening, you can start creating wealth. This evening, you can pick this tool up and start changing your circumstances with us. Get the tools if you need them. The USB stick, $170, plugs into everything you need and connects everybody to DuePoint. Get it if you struggle with data. Get the USB stick. Get the power banks. We've got a brand new power bank now. It charges 2 items at once, so it's good for couples, but maybe it's good for you too. Maybe you've got 2 cell phones or an iPad and a tablet or whatever it is. Plug them in, get this so that your equipment, your phone doesn't die when you're trying to connect people to DuePoint. And then get the business cards, guys. Last chance. The printers are all closing down at the end of November. The next time you'll receive business cards will be February next year. So get your orders in now for your business cards. And we got all the rest. You can go look in the glass cabinet afterwards, or you can call client services and we'll have it delivered to you. Get the stuff you need to start the conversation here at DuePoint. We're live on social media. Go to our Facebook site. Every day we post on there. Today, as I said, was payday. We got our payday video up. It's also telling you what we're doing the rest of this week. So get engaged with us, follow us there, love us there, and know what's happening in this business. And then subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like I said to you, the YouTube channel is the core of this business. Go subscribe. It's free to subscribe. Click the bell next to the subscribe button, and every time we go live, every day, your phone will ping and you push play, and you are connecting the people around you to DuePoint and growing your wealth every day of the week. We don't have time left. I've been saying this in some of my training videos. People are like, oh, I want to think about it and take time. There's no time left, guys. It's gone. We have to be making change now. Get the app, click play. And then at the bottom here, get our free app, download it onto your phone or your tablet. It costs you nothing, but it plugs you into our business. And we've been working out lately how much money we've spent developing this app. When we talk about the latest technology, we have the latest technology buried into our app. We don't believe anyone can compete with us from a technology level in South Africa. And that app plugs you into your channel in real time. In real time, you can see what's going on in your channel. In your phone, you can get your training. You can be sitting anywhere in the country and click a button, be watching training on how to create wealth, personal finance, how this economy works, how this end of the market works, and everything to do with DuePoint. It's all in your phone, as well as your personal documentation and details. Nothing compares to what you have here at DuePoint, and it costs you nothing to be involved in this system. And then, folks, we train you from the ground up how to become an entrepreneur, wealth creating, permanent asset making individual in the South African economy through our XP Rewards training program. It is also the second way we create wealth for you. Through our training program, we put you through a series of steps and programs. As you complete them, we give you XP points, experience points, not worth anything. They are simply a measure of your experience here. As you meet the criteria of experience and channel size, we rank you up and you start to move forward. Another freedom that only DuePoint grants. No longer do you need to feel trapped in your circumstances, which is what 99% of South Africans feel. No, through our training program, you can start to feel progress. And as you rank up, we reward you. In the beginning, it's with a little bit of cash. As you get more serious, the cash gets a lot more serious. And then from about rank 5, we give you all the tools that you're going to need. Rank 5, it's an imported lightning memory stick from the US, plugs into every electronic device and will connect them to DuePoint. At rank 7, we give you a 17,000 Rand set of imported, custom-made business cards for you. We tear our hair out getting this composed for you. Gold gilded, imported paper, specially printed for you, so that when you hand someone the finest business card in the country, no one else has got it, you know they're going to connect to DuePoint and build wealth for you. And then at rank 9, as long as you maintain your channel size, every year that you do, we take you and your family away on a 1-week trip, all expenses paid, no T's and C's like you have to buy the air tickets or get the transfers or pay the airport taxes. I've seen all of this nonsense. Business class, 5-star, all expenses paid for a week for the rest of your life. You need to understand the permanency here. These things that blow in from offshore and say, I'll take you to China and I'll take you to Hollywood, and then they disappear. That's not how it works here at DuePoint. At DuePoint, we go every year. And we're going in 19 days' time again with all of our rank 9s. And it means I can show you real footage of these trips so that you can understand how genuine and real this business is. Your Decembers as a rank 9 will look a little bit like this.
Gone and all of the paths you've drawn have sunk to the ocean sun where no one can see. You stand, don't let the dark embrace, cower the dreams you chase under the rust and blood. Don't let yourself give up.
19 days. 19 days, and we're at Heritage Ladelphia, south part of the Mauritius Island. Ocean suites, butlers at the suites as we understand it. For each one, it's going to be amazing. And everyone who is ranked 9 comes with. Everyone. How long does it take you to get there? Well, if it was a WhatsApp, we'd tell you you'd be there in 90 days. But it's not a WhatsApp or Facebook scam. It's the real deal. So we'll tell you, if you add 2 people a month, it's going to take you 19 months to get there, to rank 9. And then everybody runs away. What, 19 months? Never. I'm not doing this for 19 months before. I need to go away now. Folks, what if your boss said to you, listen, work for me for 2 years, and I'll take you away to Mauritius for the rest of your life? What would you say? You would say, I'm in. But because this is not a job, you go, 2 years is too long. No, folks, 2 years is not. For a holiday that's there for the rest of your life with your family, all expenses paid, is worth 2 years' worth of effort. Now, folks, you can get there quicker. We've got people here at DuePoint that got there a lot quicker. We got Donnie over here, 16 months. He was ranked 9. We got Patrick and Pumi over there, 11 months. They were ranked 9. We got this chap over here, Spamandla, 5 months. He was ranked 9. You choose how fast you want to get to rank 9 in our training program. And then you choose how fast you want to get to rank 11. If you want to get there, if you do get to rank 11, well, then you get your own car. It's not branded. It's not financed through us. You don't rent it from us. And we don't give it to you and take it away when your production drops off. No, we're about wealth and freedom here at DuePoint. The car is yours. We want you to use it to keep growing your freedom. That's rank 11. There are 28 ranks in our training program currently. 28. We've shown you the first third. What is in the second 2/3? If that's in the first third. Who in South Africa out there right now is so uncomfortable with their circumstances that they are willing to stand up and put 5, 10, 15 years into DuePoint? Those of you who are out there wanting this, let me tell you tonight, however big your dream is, it is smaller than the potential DuePoint gives you. It is simply a decision to say, going forward, I'm going to do something that makes a change. I'm not going to go back to my hamster wheel every day that keeps me in the same position. These are decisions you have to make. Folks, we're showcasing DuePoint around the country at the moment. We've already been to KZN, Eastern Cape, Free State, and up to Limpopo and Mpumalanga recently. Now, folks, this weekend, we're down in the Western Cape, Cape Town. I hope you guys have booked your tickets. You've got a few days left. Get your tickets booked, get your accommodation and transport sorted out, and get your guests ready to be there on Saturday morning. Remember, we're going to do intro out of here, live broadcast, so get all your guests to watch it up front, and then at 11 or 12, I'm not sure, you'll see it on our website, Rob will be live doing our showcase down in Cape Town. Don't bring people to the showcase who've never seen DuePoint. That's not the idea. Put them through the intro first at 10 o'clock with me, and then take them from there to Rob. You can watch me live on Saturday morning. How much is it going to cost you? A couple of rand in data. Do it. Do it so that your guys are ready for our showcase in the afternoon. It's going to be amazing. We're going to rock it. We rocked Nelspruit and KZN and Eastern Cape and Free State. They were amazing. And we're going to rock it again down in the Western Cape. So make sure you guys are all there this Saturday coming up. And then, folks, tomorrow night's Tell All Tuesday again. You saw the 3 guests we had up last month. We got a brand new set of guests tomorrow. They're awesome. We're excited to talk about them, the struggle, the success, and all the stories in between. We're going to have them up on stage tomorrow night. Tell All Tuesday is a hugely powerful evening every single month. This is, in fact, the last Tell All Tuesday for 2018. The next Tell All is in January next year. So you cannot afford to miss tomorrow night. If you're in Gauteng, no excuse. I want your bums in his seats tomorrow night. We're going to open up the full auditorium. We want 150 plus people here tomorrow night. Get everybody in here. Bring your guests. Super powerful evening for your guests. Bring all your channel members as well. Get everybody in this room. It's going to be an amazing night. And if you're outside of Gauteng, get your venues booked, get people into your venues, get your guests watching. It's going to be an incredible evening. It is every month as we go through the lives of real wealth engineers, changing their lives forever with real permanent wealth, not with silly cash in transit cash. Folks, you can see that we're pretty damn serious here about DuePoint. We're not mucking around. We have thrown everything at DuePoint to make it the most amazing and economically viable solution for South Africans today. We do not believe there's any other solution out there for our current set of economic circumstances in South Africa. As we watch things going on in our economy, what other options do we have to permanently change our lives? we want you tonight to come and ask us your questions and concerns. Ask the people who connected you. Ask client service during the week. Get your questions answered, and then pick up this tool today. Pick it up today. There's no more time left. And start using it tonight in creating wealth for yourself. Even as you go home tonight, where are you going to find us? You're going to pick your phone up, YouTube, DuePoint, and whoever's in the room with you tonight, you're going to click play on one of our intro presentations, and tonight you can start building wealth. Right now, before you wake up tomorrow, you could be wealthier than you were when you went to sleep tonight. Start that ball rolling this evening. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to see you outside, and I'm going to see the rest of you tomorrow night, Tell All Tuesday, 6:30.